Welcome, everybody, to the Avengenerds podcast, where we talk Marvel, DC, Star Wars, and more. I'm your host, Peyton, and with me is my co-host, Warren.
Yo,
what is going on?
just chilling.
Chilling, that's great. You see anything good this week?
I have. Yesterday I watched Good Will Hunting,
You
and
did watch Good Will Hunting. I forgot. You said you were going to do that.
oh man, that movie's so good. It's made me cry.
Made you cry? Well, that's
Yeah,
my rule of thumb.
cry.
Anytime a movie makes me cry, it's an immediate 5 stars.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
that's a feat. You know what I mean?
I know, and it doesn't also help the fact that it's like Robin Williams is like he's pretty much like a dad that everyone like needs in their life.
Yeah.
And it's just crazy. It's also kind of mind blowing to me because like literally Matt Damon and Ben Affleck like wrote that script, and not saying that they're dumb or anything, but like you figure that like they share one brain cell together. And it's like damn, they made a masterpiece like that. But it's crazy.
Yeah, maybe Ben Affleck should just stick to writing and directing.
He can do writing and directing.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah,
sure.
most of the things I've seen that he's directed at the very least, I don't know about what he's written, I've enjoyed it, even though I'm not necessarily the biggest fan of him as an actor.
That's true. There's another movie that I watched the other day. I took a break from my watching movies for about a couple of days just because like I don't want to burn myself out.
Yeah. Biopic binge.
Yeah, I did go on a biopic binge. Rocket Man, Bohemian Rhapsody, and Elvis. It's pretty good. I did see Tag the other day too. Tag is great.
Dumb fun.
Yeah, it is dumb fun. I don't know if I said on the last podcast, but I did watch Guns Akimbo with Daniel Radcliffe.
I don't think you did. I think you watched that after.
But Guns Akimbo is dumb fun too. If you've seen Hardcore Henry or seen anything related to Hardcore Henry, it's exactly shot in that kind of style. It has, of course, Daniel Radcliffe and like Samara Weaving, which is really good. She's really fucking awesome. But yeah, and I gave that movie a 3.5. But anyone who gave it below 3 deserves a middle finger from me. So I think today, probably gonna watch Prisoners with Hugh Jackman and Jake Gyllenhaal.
I've heard it is one of Hugh Jackman's better performances.
Yeah, that too. I've been seeing like that movie like being like circled around in the past like couple years. So finally gonna give it a shot.
It's one of those movies that everyone, that the film bros use as like some of the best performances of all time. And it's just Hugh Jackman screaming.
Yeah. I mean, that's literally like almost every film bros like, shot of like anything else. They'll be like, oh my God, this is the best performance of all time. And they're just screaming.
Yeah.
Like, I know like one of the biggest like performances they'll use is like Daniel Day-Lewis and like there will be blood.
Yeah.
And he's like screaming, I abandoned my child. I abandoned my boy. So yeah, they always use that. They always use that clip.
Oh, the internet. But I watched a few things that I am very happy I watched. I first started off the week watching Gandhi. Admittedly, I watched it because of a class I'm taking, but it wasn't like a hate watch. Like I have to watch this. It was actually pretty freaking good. It also came out a lot earlier than I thought it did. It came out in like 82, I was like, good Lord.
Dang.
Ben Kingsley is obviously Gandhi. He just a phenomenal performance as that character. I mean, good God, he was good. It's like I watched some interviews like after, and I'm like, he looks like God. Like I don't see Ben Kingsley. It's just Gandhi. I'm like, how does this like? That's incredible. Acting, the power of acting. But yeah, it was a great movie. Martin Sheen is in it for some of it.
Really?
Actually, Daniel Day-Lewis shows up for like 30 seconds. I was like, that was Daniel Day-Lewis. Yeah, it was really good. I think I gave it an 8 out of 10. Very good. Long though, it's like 3 hours.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's pretty compelling throughout though. So I didn't really feel it drag, which is, especially for a movie that came out in 82 and it's 3 hours, pretty solid job there. But I also watched the first couple episodes of Atlanta, and It's Atlanta. It's just weird, just trippy. I don't even know if trippy's the right word, but like God, it's weird. It's such a weird show, but in the best way. Especially
very unorthodox.
Yeah, especially the first episode. I mean, I'm not going to spoil anything, but I was like, what the hell is going on? Like, it really gets back into that vibe. Also, I haven't seen the next couple episodes. I think they're already out. But just based on the little like thumbnails, it seems like this season is focusing a lot more on the crew rather than doing those like random.
Yeah, those like anthology episodes.
Yeah, which I enjoyed, but it's considering it's the final season, it's like we should probably focus on the crew.
Yeah, because like I know like one of those scenes where like lots of people like they were there. Of course, it was a new thing that Donald Glover was doing with the anthology stuff. So not a lot of people liked it. I mean, it was very divisive for sure. But overall, I think from what I saw, people have enjoyed it. Especially the one with the school, like there's like the one where like you gotta like prove that you're black. The black people got.
Oh yeah, I really like that one. I thought actually I think that one's one of the lowest rated ones critically of the season.
Yeah, it's crazy because like I mean, it doesn't help that like some people don't like Kevin Samuels, who's like one of the main people.
Oh right, yeah.
But I like that one a lot, and also like the I forgot the other one. But I think that one sad to me the most.
The one with like the African family.
Yeah,
with the funeral.
That one too. Yeah, that one. Oh yeah, that was crazy. That was insane.
I still don't understand that. I still don't get it.
Yeah, I don't know.
It was well, that's most of Atlanta. It's like, what the hell did I just watch? I liked it, but what?
Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to check out the final season. Because that one just came out of nowhere. I remember it was dropping in September, but like. September I had already like passed and it's about to be in October, so I gotta check that out soon.
Yeah, the first episode was again weird but really funny, and then the second episode was like was really interesting but also like what's going on here, because there's two separate storylines, but then it all makes sense by the end, but it's also like this is not where like you there's a point in the episode where it's like, oh, I see what's happening, but then the end of the episode happens, it's like I thought I knew what was happening and it kind of happened, but also what? It's such a weird show, but it's great. It's great start to the final season. But I also watched Welcome to Wrexham, which is on Hulu, also an FX show. Watched two FX shows. It's the soccer documentary thing with Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney, where they bought this football team in Wales. And it's God, I am not a sports guy in the slightest. Really, I just watched it because this is Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney. I like him too. I don't know how they managed to do it, but they made me really care about what the hell was happening in the sport. I was like, which I was not expecting at all. I was just like, I'm here for Rob and Ryan, but I was like, all the episodes, it's like maybe a quarter of the episode is Rob McElhenney and Ryan Reynolds, and the bulk of it is actually about the football team, and it's freaking fantastic. I really enjoyed it, and I really recommend it.
I'll definitely check it out.
Yeah, it's not over yet, unfortunately, but yeah, I was like, I'm gonna give this a watch, maybe give a couple episodes a watch, and then I binged it all in a night, which is like, I think it was like 8 episodes at the time, and also. The latest episode, I think it was the latest episode. No. It was the episode before the latest episode. So episode like 8 or something made me emotional, but not in the way. It's actually kind of embarrassing. It made me emotional, but not because like, oh, the team, like they overcame something or something like that. Or, oh, something happened to nothing to do with the team or Rob McElhenney or Ryan Reynolds and nothing. It was actually it was like a one-off episode where they are like teaching the audience about like the history of like Wales and Wrexham and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And this is because it has nothing to do with like the team itself. Can I just a minor spoiler?
Go for it.
Okay. So if anyone's interested in watching this, they don't want to know anything, just skip ahead a bit or to the next thing. I don't know. Skip like 30 seconds to a minute. In the episode, They freaking brought this is so stupid. I don't know why this made me emotional. In the middle of the episode, they freaking brought back John Green and did a whole ass episode of Crash Course.
Oh my god. It's crazy.
I was like, ain't no way they got John Green. And it's like the same animation too. I was like, I love these so much. I haven't seen them in so long. Because John Green doesn't do them anymore. I don't remember when he stopped doing them, but he stopped doing them. And it was just so nice. It was just so nice. Everything was the same. I was like, this is the best thing I've ever seen in my life. And I kind of got emotional. It was just really dumb. But I don't know.
I would check it out sometime, but you know me, my watch list is fucking huge.
Yeah, it's really easy to binge because I don't binge like that, but I just ended up watching it all or almost all of it because it's not over. But yeah, that's then literally just this morning before we started recording, I watched 3 episodes of a show that came out in 2017, got canceled after 1 season. I completely forgot about it until I listened to an old podcast and they were talking about it from 2017. And I was like, oh shit, that show existed. And I was like, because the type of show that it is, I'm dragging this out, but like it's the exact kind of show that I've wanted from Marvel and DC for the longest time now. And the show is Powerless. Do you remember that at all?
No.
Okay. So Powerless is a sitcom. I don't remember where it aired. It's available on the CW app right now, but I don't remember if it aired on the CW originally.
Does it have like Daniel Pudi in it?
Danny Pudi. Yes. It's the sitcom set in the DC universe with Vanessa Hudgens, Danny Pudi, Alan Tudyk, Ron Funches, and it's a work.
Adam West in it.
He's a narrator. He's not really in the episode, but yeah. Well, okay. Or at least not that I know of. He's the narrator for now. I haven't seen all the episodes. I've seen there's 12 episodes in total, and I watched 3. But it's like for a while I've wanted some sort of like workplace sitcom set within the Marvel or DC universe. And the thing is, 3 episodes in, it's fine. Like I'm not like, oh my god, this is incredible. But like most sitcoms, the first season's like they're trying to like figure out what this is. You know what I mean? Like first season The Office, not that good. It's not that good. First season of Parks and Rec, nah, it's not that good. I adore those shows, but like when I tried to watch The Office for the first time, I was like, I'm not into this, and I didn't watch it for years until someone essentially told me to just skip season 2. So I skipped season 2 and I was hooked immediately. I took me like 2 years to get through season 1 of Breaking Bad. Like season 1s are not. That's when they're trying to figure out their shit. And it was canceled after 1 season, and it's not even that bad. Like you can see the potential, and it's like, God. Anyway, so it follows really Vanessa Hudgens is like the main character, and she's working at Wayne Security, I think, and they're trying to make these inventions for Wayne Security, and the Ron Funches and Danny Pudi are engineers. Alan Tudyk is the boss. I think it's pretty good for what it is, but like I've always wanted like a Damage Control Parks and Rec style sitcom in the MCU where they're just cleaning up the Avengers shit. Like that sounds so cool to me. And like I'm watching this, and it's like, even though the show's not the best, I'm like, man, I wish this got a season 2 to really see where it could have gone. And also Vanessa Hudgens is great. It's nice to see her in something else. Also Danny Pudi is amazing, and Ron Funches, of course, King Shark himself, the GOAT. But yeah, I'm probably gonna watch the rest of that.
It sounds good.
Indeed. But yeah, that's pretty much everything I watched. So yeah, we have a great show for everyone this week. What are we doing? We're going to be talking about R-rated movies that we want, R-rated comic book movies that we want. And yeah, but before that, we got the news of the week. We're going to be talking about that Iron Man game that was rumored, a possible DC crossover, and some unfortunate Star Wars news, but not that unfortunate. Like, I mean, it's Like, it's sad, but it's not like boo. It's not like I'm fucking losing sleep over it. But anyway. So let's get into it. Of course, there's going to be time codes in the description or the show notes, so you can jump around if you'd like. So let's get started. Let's start off with the Star Wars news. This is according to Vanity Fair. James Earl Jones is retiring from voicing Darth Vader. Sad.
But he's voiced him long enough.
Yeah, end of an era. But also, how old is he? I mean, bro is old.
I think he's like 80, like 81.
Bro's old.
He is 91 years old.
He's Oh my God.
I think I was 10 years off.
Good Lord. Yeah, he's old. But he has signed off on using his archival voice recordings to keep Vader alive and vital, even through artificial means. So they're probably going to be using that AI thing that they did for Luke Skywalker in the Book of Boba Fett, which was, it kind of got it's like people didn't really notice, and they were like, yeah, it was AI, and people are like, oh, I can kind of hear that now. So, and especially with Vader, he's even a little bit more monotone and has the voice effect on it. I think it's gonna sound fine. It's gonna sound fine. But yeah, that's unfortunate, but also it's gonna be fun. It's fine. AI Vader.
AI Vader.
A Stargirl and Titans crossover is confirmed, and it's rumored Doom Patrol will also be involved. I believe Breck Bassinger posted a photo with the Titans guys or something like that. And yeah, it looks like we're going to be getting a Titans Stargirl crossover. They're on different Earths, so I wonder what sort of multiversal means this is going to happen through, or maybe they're going to, maybe they're going to just, I don't know, retcon it or some shit, or I don't know. Maybe it's a different version of the Titans or a different version of Stargirl. I don't know.
Maybe, but I've been like sleeping on Stargirl. Apparently, that's like really, really good. I remember you were seeing it and you like it a lot.
The first season was solid. I fell off hard. I watched the first episodes of season 2. I liked it, and then I just didn't watch the rest of it.
Yeah, I feel you.
I'll probably get back to it at some point because I did really enjoy it, and also Joel McHale's in it. It makes me happy to see a Joel McHale or something. But yeah, I'll probably get back into it at some point. But also, Doom Patrol might be involved. Anything with Doom Patrol, I'm really happy with.
Doomy Woomy Patrol.
But the thing is, I think it's unclear whether this is going to be Stargirl is going to be in a season of Titans, or Titans are going to be in a season of Stargirl. I think because Stargirl is a CW show, I feel like Stargirl is going to be on Titans. I think that makes the most sense. But who knows?
Yeah, for sure.
It's cool regardless. A single player, third person action adventure Iron Man game is in the works at Motive Studios, which is a sub studio of EA. So this is the rumored Iron Man EA game. It's going to be by Motive Studios, who's doing the Dead Space remake. They did Battlefront 2 and Star Wars Squadrons. So
you need a Battlefront 3 though.
We do need a Battlefront 3. Screw this Iron Man game. I couldn't give it, or don't even put your resources into a full game and just keep updating Battlefront 2. Screw that game, I guess.
Literally, EA fumbled the bag by making fucking Battleship 2042.
People are like, oh, it's good now. Update. No, worthless. They shouldn't admit. This is a completely different rant. I'm just going to get mad.
Yeah. Let's talk about something else.
Yeah. Okay. Big Screen Leaks. This is according to Big Screen Leaks. Apparently, the Werewolf by Night special will be 52 minutes long, which contradicts a previous rumor by the Weekly Planet, who also said that the special was going to be around 30 minutes because of apparently the actor thought like the costume was really uncomfortable and like refused to do it or something like that. I guess we'll see. But 30 minutes, 50 minutes, the Guardians of the Galaxy holiday special is going to be 40 minutes. So, I'm excited regardless. 52 minutes.
It's Werewolf by Night, and it's 52 minutes. So
yeah,
everyone wants longer content regardless. So
yeah, and I think people heard these holiday specials and whatever. We're expecting like movies essentially. Like, no,
Yeah.
no, it's a special. It's not. That's not what it is. But this is according to Casey Walsh. Fortunate, but unfortunate. It's rumored John Bernthal's Punisher will return in Daredevil Born Again, but apparently he will be replacing Kristen Ritter's Jessica Jones due to a scheduling conflict.
A soul for a soul. Literally.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah.
Oh, man.
I'm excited because we got 3 seasons of Jessica Jones and like we got 2 seasons of Punisher, but like at the same time, I also didn't really watch Punisher. I watched the first season, didn't watch the second. But yeah, I'd love to see Punisher come back. I'd also love to see John Bernthal again, especially with Daredevil. It's some of my favorite moments in Daredevil. It's like it's in the weakest season, but some of my favorite scenes come out of that season between the scenes between those two. So that's very exciting, but also I was so desperate to see more of that chemistry between Kristen Ritter and Charlie Cox. Was so good in Defenders, like the one redeeming quality.
Literally.
So, it's still early days, so maybe they could figure something out. I don't know, but I think it might be because Kristen Ritter just signed on to be the lead in this Orphan Black spinoff, which Which if she's doing like sort of what Tatiana Maslany did and was like the multiple characters thing, I think that could be really good for her career because she's like pretty underrated and like to have her like, stretch her wings and do other things other than Jane and Jessica Jones. I think that could be really good for her. So I'm excited for her, but also I wanted Jessica Jones again. But, also there were some other rumors that said even though Jessica Jones won't be like a big part of the series, is also might be likely that she'll still make a cameo, whether that's in Echo or Born Again. We'll see. But, hopefully we see her again. But the fact that she was going to be in it to begin with means that she's down. Marvel Studios clearly want her. So we'll probably get her at some point regardless.
Yeah, for sure. And it is 18 episodes. Yeah, there is, so like I said, room for a cameo.
Yeah.
Of some sort. So I'm optimistic.
18 episodes.
18 episodes, bro. 18. God, we won. Yeah. Seriously.
I hope John Bernthal murders a bunch of cops. This is according to Deadline. I'm sorry. That was out of pocket. That was out of pocket. I just wanted to make it clear whose side he's on. This is according to Deadline. Jeff Kaplan and Ian Springer will write the script for Fantastic Four. Apparently these guys are new on the scene, but they're also one of the hotter screenwriting duos in town. And also apparently they've been involved with Fantastic Four for a while now. Because I looked these guys up on IMDb. They've basically done nothing. So Marvel are getting them like they're infants in the writing world right now. But apparently Kevin Feige and Matt Shakman are now focusing on fighting the cast for Fantastic Four while the writing duo write the script, which means they're just now casting. Yeah. So all these casting rumors and shit, although that's back when John Watts was on board. So like maybe there was credence to those rumors when John Watts was, directing the project, but now that he dropped out and now Matt Shakman's on board, maybe those rumored castings are going to go in a different direction. Maybe that's where the Penn Badgley thing came from, because early during the John Watts stuff, it was rumored that maybe it'd be Glenn Howerton or someone like that. Maybe even John Krasinski. I don't know. But now that Matt Shakman's on board, maybe that Penn Badgley rumor has a bit more credence to it. But yeah, so these writing guys are new to the scene. I don't know. That's a good thing or a bad thing. I don't know. It's either like Marvel's like really believes in them and is giving them their time to shine, or like a lot of people have pointed out, maybe it's like, do what we tell you to do. This is exactly how we want it. So, honestly, I think it's a positive because I trust Marvel Studios. And it's like, if it's their vision, I mean, they literally cannot do any worse than what we've gotten for Fantastic Four.
Seriously.
So
anything's better than 2015. So
yeah, it is what it is. And this just came out. This is according to Geek Vibes Nation. Apparently, it's rumored that Marvel's Blade will take place from 1900 until 1980.
makes sense.
Makes sense and very cool.
Right?
1980s Blade? Hell yeah. End of the 19... I'm down.
Definitely gonna hear that soundtrack from the first Blade, like a little techno pop shit.
Yeah.
That'd be amazing.
It would indeed. But yeah, that's the news of the week. So, which means it's time to move on to our topic, which is R-rated comic book movies that we want to see.
Yep. You can go first.
I can go first? Well, shit.
I always go first. Might as well give you
wow.
your time. So
God, where do I start? I'll start off with this is no, I was gonna say this is a Marvel or DC, but it's a comic book movie. We're talking about comic book movies. Invincible, which supposedly they're working on a live action movie for Invincible. I don't know where that is right now as far as development, but an Invincible movie would be sick. Obviously, it would have to be rated R. It's something I really want to see. Apparently, the last I heard about the movie, like Seth Rogen's involved. So, I think it's like maybe it'd be sort of in the style of The Boys, visually, that is, which would be, I think, would be perfect.
Ryan Potter as Invincible.
That would be great.
Yep.
Is he?
Yes.
Because he's Invincible. He's Korean, right? Half Korean.
Yeah, I think so.
Is Ryan Potter Korean?
Ryan Potter, I think he's Japanese.
Well, unfortunately.
Ryan Potter, he is. Well, apparently of course he's American. He's born here, born in Oregon.
He's half Japanese. Yep.
Okay, I was right. Well, I'll get to casting in a little bit. I'll figure that out later.
But yeah, I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Do you get J.K. Simmons?
Get J.K. Simmons?
You get J.K. Simmons?
Maybe.
I mean, bro's gotten jacked before. I mean, you can do it again.
Imagine they dub his voice over the actors' lines and shit.
Don't just get J.K. Simmons and like dub over fucking I don't know, Henry Cavill or something.
Yeah. So yeah, that could work. But my first one is an X-Force movie, a proper X-Force.
Mm-hmm.
It would be fucking dope to see Deadpool, Wolverine, other members of the X-Force. I haven't really, checked up the team that much, but it'll be nice to see.
Agreed. I thought about doing X-Force, putting X-Force on the list, but I didn't because it was like, oh, we already have Deadpool and we've seen Wolverine. I don't know.
Yeah, I was trying to make a list of something that we really haven't seen before. Instead of just doing characters of different plots. So I didn't want to do Wolverine. I didn't want to do Deadpool.
Yeah, and also we've already gotten Deadpool. We've already gotten Logan. Like those are rated R. So yeah.
Yeah. So
yeah, I tried to avoid that too. Mm-hmm. But yeah, X-Force would be great. Even though we got it, but we didn't get it in Deadpool 2. Yeah, but just like a Black Ops style X-Men team just murking people.
Yeah, it would be fucking dope.
Yeah, it'd be incredible. But the next one on my list is this one's like something we'll never get and probably shouldn't happen, but at the same time, and I think we've even talked about doing something like this before, but the Amazing Spider-Man 3 where bro ain't pulling his punches no more. You know what I mean?
Imagine he just sees the movie opens up with someone running from Spider-Man. He fucking webs him on the back and just slams him.
Yeah, and he does that thing where he's just silent because silent Spider-Man is fucking terrifying.
Right.
And he just punches his jaw clean off.
Superior Spider-Man moment.
Exactly. Or you bring Doc Ock in and just do that.
Facts.
But imagine how cool that would be.
That'd be fucking dope.
And then you have a Titan style thing and, he goes, fuck Doc Ock.
See, I would like to see that.
It'll never
and
happen.
and I know it'll never happen because I just
Why
I
would
don't know,
they?
man.
I mean,
But my next one would be Ghost Rider, a
yep, had that on my
fucking
list.
R-rated Ghost Rider project. With any Ghost Rider, I don't care if it's fucking Johnny Blaze, Daniel Ketch, or Robbie Reyes. Just give me R-rated Ghost Rider. Um, Fucking, it would be just be so nice to have that like fleshed out. Like just you see just like really dark shit like within like the Ghost Rider like fucking shit. Like imagine like a pendant stare, like a really dark pendant stare and shit. Is just fucking. Oh man,
Yeah,
that'd be fucking dope.
yeah. And it's like we got like a little like it's because like the Ghost Rider movies, they're like they're dark and they're kind of violent, but they're also just bloodless. It's like cool visuals, but and it's violent in a PG-13 way. It's but like I don't know.
Yeah,
Imagine he just whips his chain and just decapitates someone. I mean, that'd be so fucking. I mean,
he fucking does like that scorpion brutal fatality from like Mortal Kombat. He like fucking like throws the chain to like someone's like chest and like fucking splits them like in half and shit like
yeah,
that.
yeah. I feel like Ghost Rider is like such a no brainer, but also I feel like whenever we get Ghost Rider, he's not going to be rated R. It's one of those,
Yeah, he's not.
which is fine, I guess. I mean, he could just be. He could be rated R in his own things, I guess. I mean, Marvel Studios is open, but also maybe they want Ghost Rider to be a more accessible character. But also, Deadpool's proven and Logan's proven that you can do rated R and still have a large audience and still make a bunch of money.
Exactly.
But yeah, so yeah, yours was Ghost Rider. I had Ghost Rider on my list, and then I also have Lobo, which I have
Yeah,
Lobo fever right now. I guess talked about him last
I
week.
I had Lobo as well.
Hey, yeah, I mean, obviously, right?
Mm,
He's fucking badass, also very violent. Bro just murks
man, just
people.
right. A fucking like a bounty hunter style movie with Lobo, just hunting down people, but also someone getting in the way of his like contracts, and that's a big battle. That would be fucking dope.
Yeah, I don't know how. As much as I wanted, I don't know how you'd really execute that. Have we seen like I don't know, is there a movie like that where we could just rip off like
Well, a bounty hunter style movie.
yeah, bounty hunter style movie that works.
Yeah, it's called John Wick.
Oh yeah, he's not really a bounty hunter though. It's more like vendettas.
Nah, he's a bounty hunter in the lore.
Yeah, before the movie
Nah,
starts.
yeah, he's still a bounty hunter in a way.
Yeah, with his skills, but bro's just going after going after the guys who killed his dog.
Yeah, I
It's
know.
vengeance.
Still a bounty hunter. Still a bounty hunter in my
A
eyes.
retired bounty hunter.
Retired bounty hunter.
But yeah,
There is,
you could do
there
like
is
a
Boba
John
Fett
Wick
too.
thing. Who do you kill? Who do you? Let's not fridge. Let's not do any. Let's not fridge him. Like I don't know, his best friend. I don't know. He also has a dog.
Yeah, we can always find something around that. I mean, I could do a Lobo script. I can do that.
All right, do it right now.
Easy. All right.
Give me the
I'll do it
outline.
later. Give you an outline?
Yeah.
Okay. Uh my next one is um it's Hyperion.
Okay. Really?
Yeah, Hyperion. You can do something with Hyperion. In a way he does have the skill set of Superman,
Right.
but I feel like he's a little different. What you call it? I believe that he has I think he has DID as well.
I don't
I think
know.
I think he has DID, but either way, yeah, it'd also be nice to introduce like a Superman type thing in the MCU.
Also, his backstory is fucking awesome. Obviously, it's Superman-esque,
Yeah,
but the way they twist it, ooh, good shit. Good shit. Like because I read up on it because I think you told me about Hyperion. Like I always heard the name and I was like, I don't know really who this is, but I did some research on him and now I'm like, God damn, I kind of want a Hyperion comic. I certainly wanted like a movie or something because it's really cool.
yeah, fucking. There's that, and there's like a Century as well. Century has schizophrenia. Okay, no, never mind. I was thinking about Century. Century is the one with fucking like mental illness and shit.
Everyone has DID.
Logan has DID too.
Hulk has DID.
Yeah. Daredevil just has depression. No, not Logan. Not Logan, my fault. Legion has DID.
Oh, yes.
Heavy DID. Storm has claustrophobia. And then
Storm has claustrophobia?
Yeah. Hank Pym he's bipolar.
Yeah, Hank Pym has beating his wife syndrome.
Right. And Tony Stark is an alcoholic. Bunch of mental illnesses.
Gotta have them.
Right. Gotta have
Marvel's
them.
trying to collect them all with all the characters.
Seriously.
Was that yours or mine? What were we talking about?
No, I was talking about Hyperion.
Oh yeah, Hyperion. Right. My next one is Doctor Strange.
Oh, rated R Dark. Okay.
Yeah, rated R Doctor Strange with Sam Raimi. I just imagine a rated R multiverse of madness. It's like it's already pretty violent especially for the MCU. But like, come on. Come on, that would be sick. Especially
make it Logan style, directed by Sam Raimi. Watch the box office explode.
But yeah, imagine like Scarlet Witch is doing like the most. Like she was doing some crazy shit, but she could do so much more. So much more.
Did you ever see the deleted
I saw
behind the scenes? Yeah.
That's kind of what inspired me to put it on the list. It's like, good God, that'd be incredible. And even that's just Scarlet Witch, just Doctor Strange doing his thing. Like, I don't know, because it doesn't necessarily have to be like murdering people. He doesn't really do that, but like bad guys. Yeah.
Exactly.
Or just really fucked up visuals that you couldn't really do. It doesn't necessarily have to be gore, you know?
Mm-hmm. I can see that, and I would like to see that for sure. But yeah, it was already pretty violent enough. Seeing Captain and Mommy getting
cut in half,
just shredded,
just Black Bolt getting decimated.
Right.
I'm still like, ooh, every time I see it. I
remember our audience was just like, oh
yeah. Oh shit. Oh god.
Right.
I'll always remember the video like when they announced Multiverse of Madness. I think it's when they announced it, or maybe it was like when they were talking about it more at some convention. Maybe it was New York Comic Con or whatever. And someone in the crowd was like, make it rated R. And Kevin Feige goes, it's going to be PG-13. You're going to like it. I was like, oh, yes, sir, Kevin.
You're gonna like the rating I put whoever was on this project. My next one is Midnight Suns.
Oh, of course. I didn't even think about that. Yeah.
Man, I really want a Midnight Suns project in the MCU. I know there's a game coming out for it. So I'm gonna get that soon.
No, you won't.
I probably won't. Yeah.
It's not that kind of game, is it?
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it is. But yeah, just imagine, like fucking, of course, we're over here talking about Ghost Rider and Doctor Strange and everything like that. But just imagine like all those teamed up, like Blade, Doctor Strange, Moon Knight, Punisher. Just give us that. Please give us that.
It would be incredible.
I just want to see something like that. It would just be immaculate. Just oh my god. I forgot Iron Fist was part of the Midnight Suns at some point.
Bro, just exploding heads with his fist.
He's just punching holes through them like fucking Liu Kang.
True. Oh, white Liu Kang.
Oh, white Liu Kang, pretty much. I mean, there's an Asian one now too.
Asian Iron Fist?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
There's an Asian Iron Fist, and Okoye was Iron Fist for a little bit too.
Who?
Okoye was Iron Fist. Yep. Okoye was Iron Fist for a little bit. So I don't want to hear nobody say he only has to be Asian. He doesn't have to be Asian. But
yeah, that was so weird because people were so mad that they cast Finn Jones or just that white guy, and they're like, I think anyone that knows the comics is like, what? What are you talking about?
Yeah. Everyone's like, he doesn't have to be like. Everyone's like, why isn't he Asian? I'm like, he doesn't have to be Asian.
Yeah, I think people hear martial arts expert and they think Asian.
Yeah, it's pretty
so it's like, yeah. So I don't know which is like racist, because like because obviously I feel like when Iron Fist was created, it was like we want like a master of martial arts, but we can't have an Asian in the lead. So let's make it a white guy. I kind of feel like that's what happened with the creation of Iron Fist, but also now he's established, but also people, I don't know.
But yeah, no, like, I mean, even in the comics, like there's so many Iron Fists like throughout like the years that like none of them have been like Asian. So like anyone can be an Iron Fist. All you have to do is literally just like pass the test. Like that's literally all you have to do. Is like you have to do just like trial and tribulations, and you become Iron Fist. It's not that
beats a dragon.
Serious. Pretty much.
Fing Fang Foom? Is that the dragon?
I think so. Not sure. I think it's someone different.
You have to beat a dragon.
Yeah.
At least in the show. I know nothing about Iron Fist in the comics.
I want to get more into it.
Other than the base level shit.
But anyways, what's yours?
Oh yeah, you said Midnight Suns. I want... Now, hear me out. They'll never do this. We'll never see this. It makes no sense with the character. But Captain America.
Captain America. Oh yeah,
imagine him decapitating people with that shield. Come on,
Captain America in Hydra.
Oh, true.
Yeah,
but also wasn't that like a fake out?
Wasn't in the comics?
Yeah,
I don't know. I just always see that comic book panel like all the time. But who cares? Captain America fucking just decimating people like he did in the Winter Soldier.
Yeah,
fucking paralyze that person.
Well, like even like, have you seen the Corridor video of where they made Civil War rated R? I forgot if it was Civil War or just Captain America in general.
No, I haven't seen it.
Do you know Corridor? You familiar with Corridor?
Yeah, I know Corridor, yeah.
Yeah, so like they edited that scene in Civil War where they're infiltrating that building with the Captain America crew. You got Scarlet Witch, Falcon, and Cap, and he jumps through the window and he throws the shield and just straight up decapitates a guy. I was like, oh my god, really cool.
Fucking holy shit.
But yeah, so like it could be like a thing where like he's like mind controlled by Hydra on some like Winter Soldier shit, and he's just murking people. Or it doesn't even necessarily have to be Captain. Like maybe it could be like Red Guardian or something. I don't know. Someone with a shield. I just want to see people getting cut with a shield, like Captain Carter style.
That'd be fucking amazing. My next one is Spawn.
Yep, I had Spawn on the list.
Need a revamp of Spawn, not that shitty 90s version. But yeah, I really want to see I really just want to see Spawn again.
We are going to see Spawn again.
When?
Well, apparently Jamie Foxx is going to be Spawn in a Spawn movie. I don't know when that's happening, but apparently it's happening.
I've been seeing Jamie Foxx as Spawn since like 2016.
It's apparently it's happening. I don't know what to tell you.
I think like fan made posters of it, but I still would like to see it.
Todd McFarlane is heavily involved, I believe, something like that. Yeah. I don't know. It's been a while.
I would love for him to be involved because he literally made the comic.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would like to see that a lot. Man, that's fucking amazing. Jesus. Jamie Foxx and Spawn. I had that cast in my head because like I said, I just seen it all the time.
It looks like the last piece of news that happened was back in August, which wasn't that long ago.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean it's still happening.
That's good.
Fox has also recently compared the idea behind Spawn. Okay. Fox has also recently compared the idea behind Spawn to that of 2019's Joker. What does that even mean?
I don't know what that means.
I don't know what that means. Does it just mean like it's gonna... What does that mean? What? Quote, it's sort of like how when they did the Joker, yes, is here, but the story about this man who was in fire, it's the same with what we're doing with this, Fox explained. And so we're just getting this right, cooking it right, but staying in contact, keeping the energy going. And when we lay it on you, there's going to be some moments where you go, oh man, you've been watching everybody shoot their shot and now we're getting ready to shoot ours. The fuck are you saying, Jamie Foxx?
You could tell he was high.
Well, he was high when he straight up spoiled No Way Home.
Right, with that cover or that picture.
Yeah, like the fan art and shit. And he was like, I ain't gonna be blue this time. Like, come on, man.
And then he instantly deleted it.
Yeah. Todd McFarlane is determined to bring Spawn to the big screen as soon as possible. All right. Joker style. What the fuck does that mean? I'm really trying to think. Like, because I think Jamie Foxx is saying it's going to be more about the man behind Spawn, but like, what does that mean?
Like, are they gonna make it like a psychological thing? Like
that'd be kind of cool, or is it gonna be like I don't want a Scorsese-esque Spawn.
Yeah, I fucking hope not. That'd be fucking horrible.
I can't fathom what that means. I don't know. I guess we'll see. I kind of have faith. Also, Jamie Foxx as Spawn that's great casting.
It is great casting.
Yeah, we haven't seen anything. Well, yeah, we haven't seen. There's been nothing live action Spawn related other than the 90s movie. I'm actually surprised we haven't seen another crack sooner. So seriously, I don't know. It'll be cool. I think it'll be cool regardless, at least visually. Just seeing Spawn on screen.
Be fucking great.
Yeah. But
what's your next one?
Yeah, my next one is something that already exists, but it's not rated R. Should have been rated R from the beginning. Venom and Carnage.
Yep.
Venom slash Carnage, that. Really. Because
Venom, I like that. Yeah.
I mean, why wasn't it rated R? Especially the first movie. Like, part of my issue was that first movie. It's like, it's clearly they made the movie like, maybe this is going to be rated R. And then the studio was like, nope, PG-13. But it should be rated R. I mean, it's like, especially when you bring Carnage into the fold. Bro's a serial killer.
Exactly.
Make it rated R. It should be rated R. When you bring Spider-Man into it, obviously it shouldn't be rated R. But like, come on.
Yeah, they fumbled the bag with that one. So
they absolutely fumbled the bag. But have them just bite off a head. It's not even that much. It's not even that violent, really, with Venom. Like, it's violent, but when it's like goo clashing against goo, what can you do?
Goo clashing against goo. My next one is Deathstroke. Obviously, gotta have an R-rated Deathstroke.
See, I thought about some of these villains, and I was like, I don't know, like, I want them to be like rated R, but at the same time, do I want a Deathstroke movie?
I would like to see a Deathstroke movie, like him dealing with the death of like his son.
Yeah, and being into children. I'm never not going to bring that up.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah. I mean, shit. I'll fucking make my shit rated R. Fucking, I'm working on a Deathstroke project. So, well, we'll see about that.
But are you adding the pedophilia?
No, I'm not adding the pedophilia.
Oh, that's integral to the character, man. I mean, you're not really doing the character justice if you don't have the pedophilia.
I'm giving him more justice, but not being a pedophile.
I don't know if that's justice. He is a villain, after all. I mean, he's obsessed with the Teen Titans. I wonder why.
Yeah, bro literally has a grudge against the team called the Teen Titans. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I could definitely see Deathstroke being rated R if there ever was a Deathstroke movie. Joe Manganiello's Deathstroke, please don't waste Joe Manganiello.
Waste him. I don't want him to be a pedophile.
Yeah.
I don't see Joe Manganiello being the children. No, thank you.
But what's your next one?
My next one is I want a film version. It doesn't really make any sense. Maybe someone can make it as a short film, or like, I want it to be like really high budget and shit too. I don't know. So, it can
always be a feature.
You know how Marvel Studios is doing these specials and stuff? DC should make a Killing Joke special.
A Killing Joke special?
Yes, live action Killing Joke special. Rated R, of course. Just do the Killing Joke in live action.
With Joaquin Phoenix's Joker? I'm kidding.
Like,
but yeah, no. I mean, I would like to see it, for sure. I'd definitely like to see it.
I'd want it to be like directed by like separate people. Like, it's directed a completely different team. Jesus. A completely different team. Obviously, it would be directed by Sam Raimi. HBO Max would explode. But like a completely different team, completely different cast, no Pattinson, no Batfleck. It would be Yeah, completely different cast. I don't know. Someone else. Someone else is the Joker as well. Not Barry Keoghan. I'm still not sold on him. I'm not sold on him at all.
Yeah, for you. And my final one is Swamp Thing.
I thought about Swamp Thing, but then I was like, Man Thing. But then Man Thing's going to be in World by Night. We still don't know if that's rated R, but it kind of looks like it might be. But also, I don't know too much about Swamp Thing. So yeah, Swamp Thing's cool.
I wish that show did not get canceled. Oh man.
True. I haven't seen it, but it looked great.
Yeah, I haven't seen it either, but yeah, it looked great. But yeah, a supernatural horror, like actually, man, just bring back the Swamp Thing series. You make that rated R. Just have that supernatural horror show with Swamp Thing. Just make it fucking very brutal. Have the kids like be a threat to like the swamp or like the green and shit like that, and just have them get fucking murked.
Poison Ivy cameo.
Friday the 13th style with Swamp Thing or something.
Yeah.
That's all I have. But man, it's just crazy.
I wanted to say an honorable mention. I thought about like, ooh, Harley Quinn, but that's just Birds of Prey.
Yeah, it's just Birds of Prey.
So there's that. But my final one is this could be batshit crazy. I would love an R-rated, comic accurate version of The Mask.
The Mask is already R-rated though.
No, it's not.
Not till I make it. Yeah, but oh my god, The Mask, yes. I would really like that. I would like that a lot.
Right, everyone, I don't really know who's listening to our podcast as far as like what the knowledge level is at, but like I assume that everyone familiar with The Mask is familiar with the 90s movie. I think it came out in the 90s. The 90s movie with Jim Carrey.
With Jim Carrey. Mm-hmm.
Great film. Probably doesn't hold up. I haven't seen it in a while, but I remember it being pretty good. He is not like that in the comics at all. As far as like being like wacky, like super like cartoony and like out of control and sort of stumbling his way into like success and shit. That's all there, but my god, is the comic violent. Like, it's crazy violent. And just see that, oh my god. I'd love for them to like imagine they like get Jim Carrey back and it's like this is a comic accurate version of The Mask, but they like market it as like a sequel to the 90s version, and it just like goes crazy and people are like, what the fuck is this?
That'd be fucking dope.
Yeah, comic accurate Mask. I mean, yeah,
that'd be really fucking cool. It's always I seen Jim Carrey as well. So
also honorable mention Moon Knight. Like, we got the Moon Knight show, but like to have a rated R Moon Knight, as much as like I didn't like the level of violence in Moon Knight, I was fine with, but I wouldn't mind a bit more.
Yeah, exactly. Definitely up the violence more in Moon Knight. And my honorable mention is Clayface. Like
really?
R-rated Clayface. That could work.
In what way?
I don't fucking know. Just imagine like seeing his fucking skin just get deteriorated and shit like that. And he's just fucking like his molecular structure just getting demolished. I don't know.
I feel like a Batman villain that would like have to be rated R to really work is Professor Pig, because bro's just cutting limbs off and faces and shit, like really grotesque stuff.
Remember in Arkham Knight we had like minions and shit going after you and shit? And they are fucking hard to beat. I don't know why, but goddamn. Everything
about that character is so off-putting, which is why it would be perfect.
Yeah, that'd be fucking cool.
But
yeah, is that the show?
I think that's the show. A bit of a shorter one today, this week.
Pretty much.
But there wasn't a lot of news.
Yeah.
Sometimes it'd be like that.
You really do. But all right, thank you for listening to the Avengers podcast.
Wait.
What?
Are you doing this by memory?
No, I'm not.
Come on.
I'm not. I have the shit pulled up for a reason.
Wow.
Anyways, thank you for listening to the Avengers podcast. If you want to follow us, we're at Avengers on Twitter. That's AVENGE Nerds, all one word. If you want to follow either one of us, you can reach me at nowhere. Just follow our socials, please. And where can they reach you?
You can reach me at @Zenith_ on Twitter.
Sounds good. We have a Discord if you'd like to join the conversation there. Those will be linked in the show notes. You can check out our link tree for any additional links you may be interested in. You can also review the show in-app on Apple Podcasts. If you could leave 5 stars in a review, it would really help us out. Thanks again for listening to the Avengers podcast. We'll see you next week.
Later.